Once upon a time, in the vibrant African city of Enabira, the City of Light, lived a little girl named Zuri. Her home was a palace of shimmering floors and golden curtains, a testament to her father Kato's success. Kato, a powerful banker who had built his fortune from nothing, often told her hard work is the seed of destiny, and effort is its sunlight. Zuri's mother, Amara, was gentle and wise, her love for Zuri as clear as day, yet a shadow of worry often crossed her face. You see, Zuri had everything a child could dream of: silk dresses, endless toys, every sweet treat imaginable. But she was terribly lazy. For Zuri, brushing her teeth was a Herculean task, and picking up her toys was simply too much work. She preferred the soft comfort of her bed and the glowing screen of her tablet. Amara would often sit with her, her voice a soft melody, my shining star. A tree that refuses to send roots deep will fall when the first storm comes. But Zuri would just laugh. Why worry, Mama? We already have everything. Her parents' concern grew. One moonlit night, Amara whispered to Kato, if Zuri continues like this, a stream that refuses to flow, she will become nothing but a muddy pond. Kato took his wife's hand, his voice calm. Do not fear, Amara. Even a dim lamp finds the darkness. Life will teach her what we cannot. And life was about to become Zuri's greatest teacher. Soon, the mayor of Enabira announced the Festival of the Rising Sun's Talent. It was the grandest event for the city's children, with the winner receiving the magnificent golden trophy and a scholarship to the finest academy in the land. Zuri's eyes lit up. A golden trophy. She could already picture it, the cheering crowd, the sparkling lights, all focused on her. Mama, I will win, she declared. The trophy will be mine. Amara smiled gently. Victory without effort, my child, is like soup with no salt. It fills the belly but leaves no joy. But Zuri just shrugged. I don't need to practice. I'm Zuri. I'll just smile and win. While children all over Enabira practiced until their fingers were sore and their voices were hoarse, Zuri did nothing. She watched cartoons, ate sweets, and daydreamed of her inevitable victory. The day of the festival arrived, a kaleidoscope of color, music, and anticipation. Proud parents filled the square, their applause echoing for each talented child. When Zuri's name was called, she glided onto the stage in a glittering pink dress, waving to the crowd like a queen. The chief judge smiled warmly. Young Zuri, what talent will you share with us today? Zuri stood tall, hands on her hips, and announced with unwavering confidence, I am Zuri. I deserve the trophy. A stunning, painful silence descended upon the square. There was no music, no applause, only the sound of the wind whispering in disbelief. The moment was awkward, confusing, and deeply embarrassing. When the festival concluded, the hard-working children proudly carried their trophies and medals. Zuri went home with nothing but the echo of her own name and an empty, aching heart. That night, tears streamed down her face as she sobbed in her room. Why didn't they give it to me? Don't they know who I am? Amara sat beside her, gently wiping away the tears. My daughter, she said softly, gold must face the hottest fire before it shines. You avoided the fire for the very first time. Zuri truly listened. The sting of public failure had broken through her bubble of entitlement. Her heart was heavy, but in that heaviness something began to shift. The next morning she woke before the sun. She found her shoes and, for the first time, polished them herself until they gleamed. Amara watched from the doorway, her heart filled with quiet wonder. Zuri turned to her, her voice barely a whisper. Mama, I want to try again. I want to face the fire. A proud smile spread across Kato's face. That is the spirit of Enabira, he boomed. Zuri chose singing. Every afternoon she practiced with Amara. At first, her voice cracked and her throat ached. Many times she wanted to give up, to retreat to her easy life. But whenever the temptation grew, Kato would remind her, greatness waits for no lazy soul. Slowly, Zuri began to change. She learned to tidy her room, to help in the kitchen, and to find satisfaction in simple chores. As her character strengthened, so did her voice. It grew smooth and sweet, like a morning bird greeting the dawn. Months passed, and the Autumn Harvest Festival of Arts was announced. With a calm heart and newfound strength, Zuri walked onto the stage. This time, she didn't boast. She simply closed her eyes and sang. Her song was one of hard work, of failure, and of redemption. Her voice soared through the air, powerful and clear, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. The audience was captivated. They clapped, they cried, and they cheered. When the time came to announce the winners, Zuri's name was called first. She had earned the golden trophy. Her parents rushed to embrace her, their faces beaming with pride. As she held the trophy, its weight felt different this time. It felt earned. The gold shimmered warmly in her hands, a reflection of her own hard-won brilliance. Zuri whispered, "This time, I truly earned it." From that day forward, Zuri was no longer the lazy girl. She became the pride of Enabira, a living symbol that true beauty, true success, shines brightest only after it has been forged in the fire of effort and heart. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed Zuri's story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales. We'll see you in the next one.